Hey, future database pros, welcome to our first video on SQL programming. Now, before we dive in, you might have noticed that some people say SQL, like myself, while others say SQL. Don't worry, we'll explain the reasons behind these different pronunciations later on in the video. So who is this video for? Those looking to be either a database developer, data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, or software engineer. These are all six-figure salary positions with some experience. So if you're new to the job market or you want to make a change from your current career, my channel, SQL Station, will help you get up to speed. So let's dive in. I will share 3 examples to solidify the concept of a database. The first example is, if you're a gamer, think about your favorite video game. When you play the game, it keeps track of necessary information, your character stats, like health or skill levels, the items you've collected, the items you've used or currently equipped with. Now, you also have friends lists for your multiplayer games and game settings and graphic preferences. Your progress in the game, including when you play, the game keeps track of necessary information. Your character stats like health or skill levels, the items you've collected, the items you've used or currently equipped with, your friends list for multiplayer games, game settings, and graphic preferences, including completed quests or unlocked levels. All of this information needs to be saved somewhere. That's where a database comes in. It's like a digital brain for the game. It remembers everything about your gameplay. For example, in Minecraft, you build houses, collect items, and create worlds. All of this data, like the location of your house or the number of diamonds you found, is stored in a database. And when you close the game and come back later, the database is there, ready to pick up and provide you with all the information so you can get right back to where you left off. But it's not just about saving information. Databases also help games quickly find and update the exact pieces of information they need. For example, when you pick up a new item, the database instantly updates your inventory. When you level up, it immediately adjusts your character stats. Now let's get to example 2. When you visit the library, you don't search through every single shelf to find a book you want. You use the library computer to look up the books by title, author, or subject. That computer uses a database to keep track of all the books, where they're located, and whether they're checked out or available. Last example, and one that many of you probably use every day, social media. Imagine you're using your favorite social media app. It could be Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, or any other platform, doesn't matter. Every time you open the app, you see a flood of information. When you're logged in, you see your profile, your posts and stories, your friends or followers' latest updates, comments and likes on your posts, and direct messages, aka DMs, to name a few. Now think about how much information that is, multiplied by millions or even billions of users. How does the app keep track of all this information and show you exactly what you need to see in a split second? You know the answer: databases. Social media platforms use massive databases to store and manage all of this information. When you open the app, it's quickly pulling data from these databases to show you the latest updates. When you post a photo, like a friend's post, or send a message, you're interacting with a database. These databases are constantly being updated. Every time someone posts, comments, or likes something, that information is immediately stored. And it's not just about storing data. The databases also help the app figure out what to show you in your personalized feed. With all that said, you can see why databases are important. They store large amounts of information in an organized manner, find specific information quickly, update information easily, keep our data safe and secure, and allow you to share information with others who need it. So databases are like the invisible backbone of successful apps and, in general, any successful business. So the next time you're scrolling through social media, remember, you're interacting with the database. Now, some folks say SQL and others say SQL. Why is that? That's because SQL was originally developed in the 1970s and was originally named SQL, which stands for Structured English Query Language. Now, because of a trademark issue, SQL was shortened to SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language. Personally, I find SQL flows off the tongue a little better. Whichever way you choose to say it, it doesn't matter as long as you know how to work with SQL or SQL.